Hi children, shall we discuss our previous class points? Yes, what we have discussed in the previous class? We have discussed about balanced diet. Okay, so what do you mean by balanced diet? So, all the 6 components we have discussed earlier itself. What are they? Carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, proteins, fats, water. So, these are the components of food or nutrients. So these nutrients must be present in our daily food. So we have to take all these nutrients equally in our diet control. So this is known as balanced diet. So what do you mean by balanced diet? So balanced diet means all the nutrients must be present in our daily food. So shall we discuss what are they? So fat content, oil, ghee, meat, poultry items, fish, egg, milk, fruits, vegetables, bread, rice, cereal. So these are the items must be present in our body. Okay. So about this only we are discussed in the last class. Suppose we are failed to take this balanced diet means regularly. Okay. Regularly, we are not taking the balanced diet properly, what will happen? It leads to the malnutrition. Malnutrition means less nutritional power. So, we have to take all the balanced diet properly, and self-cleanliness also important. So, if we are self-cleanliness, then we don't get afraid of any diseases. And in today's class, we are going to see about introduction of microbes. Microbes means microorganisms. Okay. So nowadays, we are facing the corona situation. Even past 2 years, we are suffering from that. And this corona, COVID-19 is a disease caused by microorganism virus. Caused by microorganism and virus. How we should handle this situation? We have to wear mask and we have to use sanitizer often. And I also tell you that you also should be safe from the corona disease. Thank you, children.
Children, before move on to our new topic, let us discuss our previous class points. Okay, what we have discussed in the last class? We have discussed about remaining components of food. What are they? Fat, proteins, vitamins, minerals and water. Okay. So in that, fat is the energy giving food. Okay. Fat is the energy giving food. And protein, it is compulsory for our body growth and regulating our body functions. Okay. So protein is for our body growth and regulating the body functions. And vitamins. So vitamins are needed to carry out our biochemical reaction in the body. So vitamins are needed to carry out biochemical reactions in the body. And minerals. So minerals also for the body growth and regulating our body function. So, vitamins are regulating our biochemical reaction in the body, and minerals regulating the body functions, and water is important for our body. Okay, and health and nutrients. So, we have seen so many food items and the nutrients, carbohydrates and proteins, vitamins, fat, minerals and water. So we have to consume all the food items around us. Okay, vegetables, fruit, spinaches, nuts, grams, pulses, cereals and vegetables. So everything we have to consume it. Okay, we should not avoid anything so that only we can get the proper nutrients. In today's class, we are going to discuss about health and nutrients, balanced diet, malnutrition, physical exercise and rest, personal hygiene and cleanliness, introduction to microbes. So these are the concepts we are going to see in today's class. First one, health and nutrients. Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, not only merely absence of diseases. Eating a healthy diet keeps you physically and mentally fit. When you are physically healthy, you feel confident, you are more outgoing and have a greater capacity for enjoying life. Okay. So health and nutrient means so our mind and our physical body and our social people are healthy means we also feel healthy. For that we have to eat the proper nutrients food. Okay. So if you feel healthy, then we can go outside easily and we can do many work and we can enjoy our life. Okay. So what do you mean by health? So health is the physically fit, mentally fit and our social relationship also must be fit. Okay. So we should feel healthy and our surroundings also should be neat and mentally is nothing but always we should feel happy. We should not worry for anything. Okay. So these are the physical, mental and social well-being. If we follow this, then easily we can escape from the diseases and we have to take a proper good habit, proper healthy diet. Then if we feel healthy, then easily we can do many work and easily we can enjoy our life. And balanced diet. So if we feel healthy means we have to follow the proper diet. What do you mean by diet? A diet should contain adequate amount of all the necessary nutrients required for healthy growth and activity. A balanced diet contains sufficient amount of various nutrients to ensure good health. Food should also provide the appropriate amount of energy and adequate amount of water. So already we have seen about the components of food. So in our diet, all the components of food also needed for our body growth and to regulate our body functions. Okay. And so that we have to take the all the components of food equally. Okay. Including water. So these are the food pyramid. Okay. So here you can see bread, cereal, rice, pasta, fruits and vegetables, meat, poultry, fish, egg, milk, yogurt. Yogurt is nothing but curd, cheese, fat, oil, sweets. So everything we have to take in a adequate amount of ratio, in a proper proportion. We have to take all the 6 components in our food. For what? To maintain our body growth and to regulate our body functions. Next one, malnutrition. Suppose if we didn't take the proper components of food, what will happen? It leads to malnutrition. What do you mean by malnutrition? The children are in this condition due to malnutrition. Malnutrition occurs when all the nutrition that the body needs are not obtained in the proper proportions from the diet. The word malnutrition refers to the condition that results when a person does not take a balanced diet. Malnutrition leads to deficiency disease. The disease that are caused due to lack of nutrients in the diet are called deficiency diseases. You can see in the picture. So this child is because of the malnutrition. What do you mean by malnutrition? So one person who not take the balanced diet, okay, not take the proper components of food in their food, so is called malnutrition. So this malnutrition leads to deficiency diseases. Okay. So we have already read about the components of food. What are they? Proteins, minerals, vitamins, fat, carbohydrates, water. So all these 6 components also must be present in a food, and the too in a proper way. Suppose if anyone has failed to take this components of food, then it leads to malnutrition disease, or else we can say that deficiency disease. Okay. And suppose if we are not take the balanced diet properly, suppose if we are not take the balanced diet properly, what will happen? It increases, if we want the balanced diet, if we are taking the balanced diet, now what will happen? It increases the capacity to work. Yes, we can feel work easily, and it gives us good physical and mental health. Physically also and mentally also we feel best, and capacity to avoid diseases. Yes, so if we get the balanced diet, then we can easily escape from the diseases, and we can get the proper body growth and mental growth. Okay, so what do you mean by balanced diet? So all the 6 components also must be there in the food. So this is called 6 components of food. So everything in the food means equally, means that is called balanced diet. So if we take the balanced diet, then it increases the capacity of the work, and we feel physically and mentally also good, and we can escape from the diseases, and we get the proper growth. Suppose if we not get the balanced diet properly, then it lead to the malnutrition diseases. Okay. Physical exercise. Yes, physical exercise also important. Physical exercise is any bodily activity that enhances, maintains physical fitness and overall health and wellness. It is performed for various reasons, including increase in growth and development, strengthening muscles and the cardiovascular system, developing athletic skills, weight loss, or maintenance and enjoyment. Physical exercise may help to decrease some of the effects of childhood and adult obesity. Okay, so physical exercise also very important for the good health. Okay, so why? Because then only we feel the physical fitness and mental fitness, and it has increased only in the growth and development. So our body growth and development for the body, this physical exercises important, so that we may get the strengthening our muscles. Okay, our muscles will feel strong, and it improve the cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular system is nothing but protecting the heart and developing athletic skills. Yes, so recently Olympics happened. So in that our Indian athletic Neeraj Chopra won the gold medal in javelin throw. Okay, so because of his regular physical exercise, when we start do the physical exercise, we should not stop it. It should be continued for a long time. Okay, and physical exercise can be do for the weight loss and maintenance and for the enjoyment. And you know one thing, the military people, they always do the physical exercise when they are in a holidays also. They won't sleep for long time. Instead, they go for the exercise. Okay, so that is their regular habits. Okay, and if we do the physical exercise properly, then we can avoid the child obesity. Obesity is nothing but romba gunda. Okay va? So physical exercise is important for the good health. And next one, rest. Yes, proper amount of rest is essential for physical and mental health. Rest is as important as nutrition and physical activity for growth and development and good health. So for the good health, rest also important. For the good health, rest also important. So our physical and mental will feel rest, and rest in the sense only sleeping. Okay, ma'am. So only sleeping is not the rest. So without doing any work, simply while reading the newspaper or any book, so this also comes under rest. Okay, you can see in the second picture, she is simply sitting and watching the view. Okay, so this is also known as rest. Okay, so rest is nothing but it, then only we can feel our fitness. Okay, physically and mentally fitness, and we should take some rest. If you feel sleepy, you can go and sleep. Continuous, if you're reading continuously, means your mind get disturbed. So just close your book, just 5 minutes take a rest, and again if you continue, means that is very good for your reading. Next one, personal hygiene. Personal hygiene involves those practices performed by an individual to care for one's bodily health and well-being. It includes such personal habit choices as how frequently to bath, wash hands, trim fingernails, and change clothing. It also includes attention to keep surfaces in the home and workplace, including bathroom facilities, clean and pathogen free. So personal hygiene is nothing but our self cleanliness. Personal hygiene means our self cleanliness. What are they? Taking bath, trimming our nails, applying oil on our hair and combing the hair, and wearing clean clothes, and cleaning our bathroom facility. So these also comes under personal cleanliness. Okay, so ourself must be clean. So this is also known as personal hygiene. Next one, introduction to microbes. If we follow the personal hygiene, we can escape from the pathogen free. Pathogen is nothing but disease causing microbes. So the disease creating by something, no. So that microorganisms are called pathogens. So disease creating microorganisms are called pathogens. Okay, if we follow the proper self hygiene, so we can escape from the pathogen as nothing but disease causing microorganisms, or we can escape from the diseases. Now, introduction to microbes. Microbes is nothing but microorganisms. What do you mean by microbes? Microorganisms. Okay, so we can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the equipment called microscope. Okay, so microorganisms we can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the equipment called microscope. So in your book there are just 4 microbes are given: bacteria, virus, protozoans, fungi. Okay, actually algae also microorganisms. So in your book they are given bacteria, virus, protozoans, fungus, 4 microorganisms, but algae also microorganism. So there are 5 microorganisms in a body. In a world there are 5 microorganisms in the world. And now this COVID-19. COVID is nothing but corona virus disease. CO corona, VI virus, D disease, corona virus disease. This COVID-19 is due to because of virus. So virus is the type of microorganisms. Okay, ma'am. And next one, bacteria. So bacteria is the microorganisms, and it is a very small prokaryotic microorganisms. Bacterial cells do not have nucleus and do not usually have membrane bound organelles. Bacteria can exist either as independent organisms or as parasites. They invade tissues. They produce pus or harmful waste. They produce pus or harmful waste. So what do you mean by bacteria? Bacteria is the one type of microorganisms. Okay, microorganisms are microbes. So we can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the equipment called microscope. Okay, wow. So bacteria is the microorganisms and we can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the equipment called microscope. Prokaryotic bacteria are the prokaryotic microorganisms. Prokaryotic means it do not have nucleus. It do not have nucleus and it do not have any membrane. Membrane means covering. Okay, wow. So bacteria do not have nucleus. Nucleus only important in the microorganisms, but in the bacteria the nucleus is absent and it do not have any cover. Okay, wow. So that it is called a prokaryotic microorganisms, and this bacteria can live independently, can live by itself, or it is live as parasite. Parasite is nothing but it depending on another organisms. Okay, wow. So bacteria, it can live by itself or it can live as a parasite. Parasite means it is depending on another organisms and it invade tissues. Tissued means invade means armed force. Okay, wow. So it damage the tissues. So some bacteria are useful and some bacteria are harmful and they produce pus or harmful waste. Pus na இப்போ மாவு புளிச்சு வரும் இல்லையா, அரிசி மாவு புளிச்சு வரும், ரொம்ப புளிச்சிருச்சுன்னா அதுக்கு மேலே ஒரு ஒயிட் கலரில் நீங்கள் பார்க்குறீங்க இல்லையா, அதுதான் பஸ். ஓகேவா, PUS பஸ். ஸோ வாட் டு யூ மீன் பை பாக்டீரியா? Bacteria is the microorganism. It do not have any nucleus or any membrane. Membrane is nothing but cover. So that it is called as prokaryotic microorganisms. It can live as independent. Okay, it can live by itself or it can be depend on another organisms. So it is called as parasite. And we can see the useful bacteria and harmful bacteria. And harmful bacteria means that produces pus or harmful waste. So once the spoiled food, we can see the bacteria. Next one, virus. So virus is an acellular agent that replicates only inside the cells of other living organisms. Virus can infect all types of life forms, plant, animals and microorganisms. They invade living normal cells and use their cell machinery to multiply. They can kill, damage or change the cells and make you sick. So virus also type of microorganisms. Virus also type of microorganisms. Virus is known as acellular organisms. What do you mean by acellular organisms? Acellular organism means it do not have a proper structure and it can't live by itself. It can't live by itself. But bacteria, we can say that bacteria can live by itself or it can live as a parasite. It can depend on others. But virus, it can't live by itself. So that only the government are advising us to not to go outside. If it is outside also, it is just a non-living thing. It can't do anything. But when we go outside, then it get attached to us. Then it will enter in the body and it kill our cells. Okay. So it replicates, it creates many viruses inside the body and it kills or damages our cells. Okay, wow. So virus also microorganisms. It is known as acellular organisms because it is a non-living thing, and when it get any host is nothing but any body like plant, animals or human. So host, then it is considered as a living thing. So it get into our body and it damage or kill our body cells. Okay. So that the virus is known as acellular organism. And COVID-19 is because of virus. Okay. Virus is a microorganisms. Diseases caused by virus. Common cold, influenza, hepatitis, polio, smallpox, chickenpox, measles. These are the diseases caused by virus. Okay, children, what we have discussed in today's class, we have discussed about health and nutrients. So, if we want to follow the proper health, then we have to take a proper exercise and we have to take the proper rest, and our mind should be feel free. We should not feel sad for anything, and we have to take the proper diet. Okay, so these are called as health and nutrients. So nutrient means we have to take the nutritious food. Okay, and balanced diet. We already studied the 6 components of food. What are they? Carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, fat, proteins and water. So these are the 6 components of food. So we have to take all the components of food in our daily food. Okay, so this is known as balanced diet, so that only our body functions and our body growth will be regular. So this balanced diet is important in our regular food. And if we not get balanced diet, what will happen? Malnutrition diseases happen. So to avoid that, we have to take our balanced diet properly. And physical exercise and rest also important for the good health. And self cleanliness and surrounding cleanliness also very important. Suppose if we not follow the proper hygiene, then we get diseases. So this diseases due to because of microorganisms. Microorganisms are also known as microbes, but we can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the equipment called microscope. Okay, so microorganisms we can see by the microscope. So this is known as microorganisms. So there are 5 microorganisms in the world: bacteria, virus, fungi, algae, protozoa. Okay, here bacteria is the prokaryotic microorganisms because it do not have nucleus or any other membrane, and we can see the useful microbacteria and harmful bacteria. This harmful bacteria only wasting our food. Okay, so we can see the pus on the spoiled dal or spoiled idli flour. We can see the pus due to the presence of harmful bacteria. And virus. Virus is the acellular organism. Why? Because it is considered as non-living thing and also living thing. When it is in the surroundings, then it is considered as non-living thing. And when it is getting any host like human, then it is converting as a living thing, and it can produces many viruses in the body, and it kill or damages our cells present in our body. But if we follow the proper health and hygiene, we won't get any diseases and no virus attack us. So this disease causing microorganisms, disease creating microorganisms is known as pathogen. Okay, so if we follow the proper health and proper hygiene, if we follow the proper health, automatically we get the proper hygiene. If we get the proper health and hygiene successfully, then easily we can escape from the diseases, and we don't feel anything for diseases. For that, our mind should feel free. We have to take proper rest, and we have to do proper exercise, and we have to follow the proper diet. I hope you do it. Thank you, children, and complete your homework and worksheet properly. Book reading session. Health and nutrients. Look at the pictures given below. Mark tick for healthy persons and mark cross for unhealthy person. So you can see in the first picture, so he is affected by the noise pollution. So he is unhealthy. And these two are friends and they feel happy So they are healthy persons. And this girl got a fever, so unhealthy person. Here the children are playing, so they are healthy persons. Okay, and here health is the state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely absence of diseases. Eating a healthy diet keeps you physically and mentally fit. When you are physically healthy, you feel confident, you are more outgoing and have a greater capacity for enjoying life. So healthy person means, so physically, mentally they must be fit and they have a ability to keep their surrounding also fit. Okay, here unhealthy food choices lead to obesity and illness, preventing you from socializing with friends and family. So choose your diet carefully. Yes, we should not take unhealthy food like noodles, pizza, burger and ordering from the online apps like Swiggy, Zomato. These are must be avoided. Even we should not take much food from the hotel, because in the hotel they won't use the proper oil. Okay, so we have to avoid taking food from the hotel, and eating paratha also must be avoided. Okay, and so next one, balanced diet. A diet should contain adequate amount of all the necessary nutrients required for healthy growth and activity. So we should follow the proper diet, and that too it should have the all the necessary nutrients. Okay, necessary nutrient means equal nutrients. We should not take fat alone much, we should not take carbohydrate alone much. So but instead everything we have to mingle and we have to take. So this is called a balanced diet. If we take a balanced diet, what will happen? An increased capacity to work, good physical and mental health, increased capacity to resist diseases, helping proper growth of the body. So it increases our work, and we feel physically and mentally fit. Physically means our body, mentally means our mind. Okay, va? And we won't get any diseases, and our body will perform our regular functions properly. These are the positive thing of balanced diet. A balanced diet contains sufficient amount of various nutrients to ensure good health. Food should also provide the appropriate amount of energy and adequate amount of water. Yes, so while we are taking the food, we have to take some amount of water and all the nutrients, necessary nutrient items in our food. So this is known as balanced diet. And next one, malnutrition. Suppose we not take our balanced diet, means what will happen? When your diet is not a balanced, what would be the consequences? Observe the below picture carefully. Do these children look normal? Guess what would be the reason? So see the children, they are not normal. Yes, பார்க்கவே கஷ்டமாக இருக்குல்ல. ஸோ அதனால் அம்மா ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணி கொடுக்குற ஃபுட்டை வேண்டான்னு சொல்லாமல், இட்லி சுட்டாங்கன்னா எனக்கு தோசை தான் வேணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லாமல், என்ன செஞ்சு கொடுக்குறாங்களோ அதை திருப்தியாக சாப்பிடணும். சாப்பிட்டுட்டு மறக்காமல் இன்றைக்கி செஞ்சது ரொம்ப அருமையாக இருந்துச்சுன்னு சொல்லுங்கள். உங்களால் முடிஞ்ச ஒரு 2 வேர்ட்ஸ் தான் உங்கள் அம்மாவை இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஹாப்பியாக வச்சுருக்கோம். ஓகேங்களா? So these children are in this condition due to malnutrition. If we are not taking the balanced diet properly, this is known as malnutrition. Malnutrition occurs when all the nutrients that the body needs are not obtained in the proper proportions from the diet. The word malnutrition refers to the condition that results when a person does not take a balanced diet. Malnutrition leads to deficiency disease. These diseases that are caused due to lack of nutrients in the diet are called the deficiency diseases. So, when one who not get the balanced diet properly, it is known as malnutrition. So, they can't do their work properly, and compared to others, they feel different. They are different. Okay, va? So we have to take some balanced diet so that only we can escape from the deficiency diseases. And then physical exercise and rest. So physical activity means by using our body parts, we have to do something. For an example, playing games, exercise, sports, dance, yoga, active living, even cycling, swimming, climbing on the tree, also known as physical activity. Using some body parts, we have to do something. Okay, that is called as physical activity. Does that help us our mind and our body fit? So here, physical exercise is a bodily activity that enhances or maintains physical fitness and overall health and wellness. It is performed for various reasons, including increase in growth and development, strengthening muscles, and the cardiovascular system. So why we have to do the physical exercise means both are physical means body, mental means our mind will feel fit, and it increases the body growth, and our muscles will feel strong, and it protects the cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular system means protecting the heart, and also developing the athletic skill. Athletic skill is nearly now Olympic season. So our Indian Neeraj Chopra won the gold medalist. Not only one day he practiced regularly, and he do the regular exercise. So only he won the gold medalist in the javelin throw. He is the gold medalist in India, and in the event of javelin throw. Okay, so weight loss, maintenance, or enjoyment. Due to these reasons, they go for the physical exercise. Physical exercise may help to decrease some of the effects of childhood and adult obesity. ஒபெசிட்டினா ரொம்ப குண்டாகிறது. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் எதுவுமே இருக்கக்கூடாதுன்னு என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஃபிசிக்கல் எக்ஸசைஸ் மஸ்ட். அண்ட் தென் ரெஸ்ட். ப்ராப்பர் அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் ரெஸ்ட் is essential for physical and mental health. Rest is as important as nutrition and physical activity for growth and development and good health. So we already discussed to have a proper health. First we have to follow the proper diet. Okay va? And next one, exercise and rest. Rest na simply sitting or we are sleeping. Okay, sleeping also comes under rest. And simply sitting, watching outside, or reading books, or watching TV only for relaxation. Watching TV only for relaxation are known as rest. Okay, so rest also important to maintain our health. Next one, personal cleanliness. Hygiene is a set of practices performed to preserve health. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), hygiene refers to conditions and practices that help to maintain health and prevent the spread of diseases. Okay, ma'am. So one who are in a proper personal cleanliness, one who doing the proper cleanliness, then he is said to be as a proper hygienic person, so that he can escape from the diseases. What do you mean by personal cleanliness? Self-clean. What do you mean by personal cleanliness? Self-clean. Combing hair, applying oil on the hair, and taking bath, brushing teeth, wearing clean clothes, trimming nails. So these are the personal cleanliness. One who is in the personal cleanliness, then he is in the proper personal hygienic person. So here, personal hygiene involves those practices performed by an individual to care for one's bodily health and well-being through cleanliness. It includes such personal habit choices as how frequently to bath, wash hands, trim fingernails, and change clothing. It also includes attention to keep surfaces in the home and workplace, including bathroom facilities, clean and pathogen-free. So personal hygiene is nothing but personal cleanliness. Personal cleanliness means self-cleanliness. Okay. So including bathroom facility, one who are in the home, they should not feel guilty to clean their bathroom, to clean their sink. Okay, they have to clean. Okay, it is not only duty for the mother, so it is the everybody's responsible who are staying in the home. Okay, small work you can do for your parents, especially to your mother. Okay, so personal hygiene means personal cleanliness. Personal cleanliness means self cleanliness. What are the self cleanliness? Taking bath, wearing clean clothes, and trimming nails, applying oil on the hair, combing the hair with a good tooth comb, and these are the personal cleanliness. And we have to clean our bathroom, and toilet, and sink. Okay, the vessel washing sink also, it should be cleaned properly. It is not only the duty of your mother, so everybody's work, those who are staying in the home, that is a responsibility for everybody, not only for your mother. Okay, so you also can do some small helps, and if we follow this, we can free from the pathogen. Pathogen means disease causing microorganisms. Disease creating microorganisms is known as pathogen. So we can free from the pathogen. Okay, next one, components and recommended frequencies: eye hygiene, hair hygiene, body hygiene, oral hygiene, feet hygiene, hand hygiene, cloth hygiene. So these are the hygienic components. So each and every part of our body is important. It is our responsibility to clean our body parts well. Introduction to microbes. When you neglect personal hygiene, you are increasing the risk of falling sick. Let us name some of the diseases or conditions caused by microorganisms due to the negligence of personal hygiene. So these are the, if we fail to follow the personal hygiene, then we have to be ready to receive any diseases at any time. So this is totally risk, no. So what we have to do? We should follow the proper personal hygiene. Okay, so these are the diseases may be caused by microorganisms: diarrhea, tooth decay, athlete's foot, it is known as Madurai's foot, dandruff. So these are the diseases caused by microorganisms. Do you believe that there are some organisms which you can't see with your naked eye? Yes, microbes cannot see without the help of the microscope. Most of the microbes belong to 4 major groups. Actually, there are 5 major groups: bacteria, virus, protozoa, fungi, algae. Okay. So these are the 5 microorganisms. Microorganisms we can't see by our eyes, but our normal eyes only we can say that naked eye. So we can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the equipment called microscope. So here first one, bacteria. Bacteria are very small prokaryotic microorganisms. Bacterial cells do not have nucleus and do not usually have membrane bound organelles, so that it is called as prokaryotic microorganisms. Bacteria can exist either as an independent organism or as parasite. They invade tissues. They produce pus or harmful waste. So bacteria is either can be independent, it can live by itself, or it is live as a parasite. Parasite means it is depending on others for its nutrients. Okay, so bacteria both independent and it is depending on others for its nutrients. So that depending on others is known as parasite. They invade tissues. They invade tissues means they kill tissues sometime. Okay. So here bacteria is divided into 2 types of bacteria. One is useful bacteria, another one harmful bacteria. Harmful bacteria only produces pus or harmful waste. Even you can see the bacteria, how means the waste, the dal waste and idli flour getting waste, you can see the pus over it. That white color part, whiteum blackum mix ஆன மாதிரி நீங்கள் பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ இப்போ தானே சொன்னீங்க மைக்ரோ ஆர்கானிசம்ஸை பார்க்க முடியாது, மைக்ரோஸ்கோப் மூலமாக தானே பார்க்க முடியும்னு சொன்னீங்க அப்படின்னா, அது கெட்டு போய் அது அந்த மாதிரி வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் கன்ஃபார்மாக நம்ம ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணிடலாம் அது கெட்டுருச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஆனால் அதுக்கு முன்னாடியே, அது ஃபார்ம் ஆகிறதுக்கு அது நம்ம கண்ணுக்கு தெரியறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே அங்கே என்ன இருக்குது, பாக்டீரியா இருக்குது. அது ஆல்ரெடி கெட்டு தான் போச்சு. நம்ம அதை பார்த்ததுக்கப்புறம் இப்போ டால் சாம்பார்லாம் 2 days வச்சுருந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அதுக்கு மேலே அப்படியே ஒயிட் கலராக இல்லை ஒரு பிளாக் கலர் மாதிரி ஒரு இது மாதிரி இருக்கும் இல்லையா. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் என்னது, பாக்டீரியா தான். ஸோ தே ப்ரொடியூஸ் பஸ் ஆர் harmful waste. And then virus is an acellular agent. Acellular agent means it can't live independently. Okay, that is why our government instructing us not to go outside. Okay, so because when it is in the surroundings, it is a non-living thing. When it is in the surrounding, it is non-living thing. Okay ma. So when we go and reach it, it gets us as a dependent. So once it is entering into the body, then only it will start to grow and suddenly killing our cells in the body. Okay, so virus is known as acellular organism. What do you mean by acellular organism? Virus cannot live. Virus cannot live independently. Virus cannot live independently. Okay, so it need any support. So that only if we are going outside, then it is attaching to us, means it start to create its viruses. That is called replicating now, creating more and more. It start to creating the viruses in our body. Okay, and it get into our body and it damages the cell present in our body. So this is the virus structure. The virus looks like this. And diseases caused by virus. What are the diseases? Common cold, hepatitis, smallpox, measles, influenza, polio, chickenpox. These are the these are the diseases caused by virus. See children, this is called as microscope. This is a structure of microscope. Okay, the study of microorganisms is known as microbiology. The study of, through this microscope only we can see the microorganisms. The study of microorganisms is known as microbiology. Already you know that study of botany is known as, study of plant is known as botany. Study of animals is known as zoology. Study of plants and animals is known as biology. As the same, study of microorganisms is known as microbiology. Material reading. Explain in detail of malnutrition. Malnutrition occurs when all the nutrients that the body needs are not obtained in the proper proportions from the diet. The word malnutrition refers to the condition that results when a person does not take a balanced diet. Malnutrition leads to deficiency diseases. These diseases are caused due to lack of nutrients in the diet. Okay, what do you mean by malnutrition? One who failed to get the balanced diet in their food, so it lead to malnutrition, and malnutrition lead to deficiency diseases. So if we want to avoid the malnutrition, then we have to get the proper nutrients in the food. So we have to take the food in a balanced diet. Okay, now we are going to discuss about worksheet. Complete the following. Health helps to doctor dash nutrition. To lead a healthy life, avoid dash alcohol and dash relaxation dash exercise meditation dash. So in your book, in the first page itself, okay, in the diagram it is given now. So in the first page itself you can find the answer. Now write some food items for the following nutrients. Write the food items. So vitamins now, what are the food items? Minerals, what are the food items? Fat, what are the food items? Water, what are the food items? The food items you have to write for the nutrients. And write the functions for the following vitamins. Vitamin A, Vitamin C, Vitamin D and Vitamin E. You have to write the functions. Now find the vitamins from the given picture. What are the vitamins we can find in this? The first image is spinach, second one egg and milk, third one apple and mango, fourth one cabbage and tomato. You have to find the vitamins. Okay, only vitamins, not all the nutrients, only the vitamins. Vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. So you have to find the vitamins. And next one, draw the following picture and label its part. So virus picture and the food pyramid picture you have to draw. And here look at the given picture and mark for healthy food, tick for healthy food and cross for unhealthy food. So this is full meals. So this is full meals and this is grilled chicken. This is fruit salad. This is cool drinks and this is also variety rice. So you have to tick for the healthy food and cross for the unhealthy food. So complete the homework properly. Thank you.